Hi, my name's Luke Sheldrick, owner of Terramore Farm, and this is week 8 of our weekly vlog that covers our farm, Terramore Farm, located 45 minutes west of Ottawa. We do organic vegetables and cut flowers. In the main season, we're up to a crew of 8 staff, and right now we have our core 4 here. We're going to be doing one-on-ones with them this week, so it's a very administrative week. Dana and I met all day yesterday to plan the season, and then each of our staff, Bryn, Louise, Caitlin, and Cal, run a different part of the farm and have a different management structure for each of them. And so we're running over one-on-ones with them and gonna go over what's happening for the season. We're getting all planned up because things are about to pop off. We're still doing work in the greenhouses. We got some planting to do in greenhouse 2. We have tons of nursery planting to do because our plant sale that's gonna be going on in May, the pre-sales just closed, so the orders are in. So we'll be doing that with Caitlin, who runs the nursery. And yeah, lots going on, but it's a real administrative week, but still plenty going on out here. So tune in throughout, and yeah, thanks for checking it out. Woo! Ooh, look what Louise got done. This is nice. So this is the daffodil patch, but we really just ripped it up when we put our daffodils in, so the quackgrass never really got set back. So this is our means to make sure we can at least harvest them nicely. And yeah, Louise did a great job. Hey Louise, are you ready for a one-on-one now?
Yeah, perfect timing.
Okay, see you in a couple. Okay, this is Louise.
Hi.
We're just about to head in to do our one-on-one to discuss everything for the season for flowers, because Louise not only does all the bouquets, but she also has a big role in helping us to do the planning. This is her 2nd year, but she's done the flower course with us throughout the winter, and we're really excited to expand our flowers and have her expertise in helping us to grow the flower end of the business. And I think Louise is really excited too.
Let's talk about.
Okay, off we go to the one-on-one. One-on-one is with Bryn. She got promoted this year to manager. What did you think when were you surprised?
I was surprised, but I was super excited and really ready to take on the new role. So I'm excited for the year.
We're gonna talk about new systems that we're gonna bring. I'm sure Bryn's bringing some new ideas to the table. And yeah, hoping to just get a little more structure of management with the team. And yeah, take a little load off this noggin.
Put it on this one.
Caitlin is next for the one-on-ones, and she takes care of the nursery and all of the planting schedule and makes sure that the field knows what's going on when it's going out to the field, and also of course waters the nursery. Oh yeah, and she runs the workshare program, so that's really cool. That's where people come and volunteer with us 1 day a week for 8 days throughout the season in exchange for a full CSA share. So I'm sure we'll have some stuff to discuss with that as well. Here we go. Okay, so the power's gone out, and typically we have that backup furnace that is able to be hooked up to like our generator, but we don't have any sort of generator power that can be hooked up to our big propane furnace that is hard wired. So we are now, because of this severe weather event that's happening in Ontario, we're out of power, and we're now running out to our nursery to pull at 10 o'clock at night to pull all of the hot crops, cucumbers, tomatoes, eucalyptus, anything else that we come across, out into our van, and then loading it into our front room to survive the evening. So, woohoo!
Let's go. You've got this. Open the door. You've got this. Stay strong.
Dana just came to join me, and she let me know that the power's back on in like just over an hour. So I don't think that it's worth getting everything out of here. I'll come back out at midnight if the power doesn't come back on, and I'll do this all at midnight, because I'm not doing it twice if the power's coming back on. No way. All right, so thank you, Hydro One. Fingers crossed you can do it. Thank you, Dana, for coming out to help and letting me know. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm setting an alarm for 12 p.m. That's after 11:30 when the power's supposed to go back on. So if I wake up and it's off, I'm going back out to clear everything out of that greenhouse. Good night, and hopefully I don't have to record anything later and I sleep through the night. But if I'm up, you'll know about it. Good morning. No, it's midnight. I just woke up because my alarm went off and the power is not back on. So hindsight's 2020. Maybe we should have just kept going with it, but hard to know what the best call is when I would have been slapping myself if the power came on. Maybe it'll just turn on as I'm going to clear the cukes out. When this shit's happening, like, I feel like I'm not even mad. Like, you're in it and you're just like, I don't know, it's snowy and it's beautiful and you're just kind of, adrenaline's going. And I mean, maybe that's it, what burnout happens though, when these things continue to happen. But right now, I'm not even mad or sad. It's just kind of what it is. And you just do it because there's not much you can do about it. So this is trip 1. And then I gotta do the cukes and the basil. And that's everything that would like die. And then that'll be fine, it's gonna be in the house. Okay, so power was out all morning. I just came back on. Here's all the plants. That's amazing. Everybody's happy, including us. And yeah, so out we go. I'm gonna go outside. Caitlin's here. She's working in the nursery, planting the plant sales stuff. And at the end of the day, we'll work together to bring all that out. It's pretty wild. I actually canceled their shift this morning, but she didn't get the text in time. So she like made it past fallen trees on the road and the hydro crews. We were kind of stranded here, but she must have made it up before everything happened or something. But anyway, I'm just really happy that we made it through everything without too much damage or any real problems. There's a little bit of a headache being up in the middle of the night to bring everything out. But yeah, for this amount of snow and that amount of power outage, like over 12 hours or just around 12 hours. No, more, 16 hours. Pretty minimal repercussions, so that's good. Hello, Caitlin. I got you on. So yeah, Caitlin's doing really well out here. And I'm just coming to check up on how it's going. And we're gonna do a quick little, put our brains together and make sure we like the numbers on stuff. Trying to predict what people are gonna buy is hard, but you wanna have more than enough, but we also don't want to have too much. Nice to hear that sweet purr of the furnace warming the space for the plants, and also for Caitlin for the rest of her planting day. So Caitlin just asked a really great question. We had some old seeds, like 6 left over, and they're 2 years old, so do we put them back in the pack? But her idea was to just throw them in the cells to have backups so that if we have low germination, at least we have more than enough, and then we'll just snip them like if we have 2 per cell. So really great idea to do there. We don't normally put 2 seeds per cell for tomatoes, just 1 seed per cell, but that's, I think, good risk aversion. Yeah. I just want to highlight the importance of the difference in quality of potting soil. So we were using up an older bag of a different type last year that Caitlin used when she did our first planting of Salanova. And she just remembered because we were trying to figure out like what's the difference between this and this. Wild how noticeable the difference is in quality of these transplants. So you want to be using really good potting soil. You can just see that the leaves of that second planting that you use our standard potting soil, the second planting, are much nicer color, much larger, and just general better growth, like consistent growth. There's a lot of variance in the other ones in size, color, a little bit of yellowing on the leaves. And just like that, it's almost like nothing ever happened. All the plants are being moved back out. Caitlin just brought a bunch of stuff in to head down to the germination chamber in the basement. She's taking out the last of what we brought in and saved last night. And yeah, like nothing ever happened. So that's good news. Could have been a lot worse. Just a little jog and a jaunt, and they're back where they were. Safe and sound. This is a great time to mention this. If anyone has a line on hoses that like we have almost like, it's beyond an annual expense. Look at this. Not even annual, like twice a year we're buying hoses. If anyone has a line on hoses that aren't crap, one thing I'm gonna check out, I swear they have this product where I can like cut the top off and put this piece back on. So instead of $100 more, it might be like 20 more bucks for that piece. I think it's at Home Hardware. I'm gonna check, and if I succeed, I will share that. But aside from that, if anybody knows where to get a good hose, please comment below. And came in and killed it. Made it through all adversity of the snow. I can't believe, how many times did you almost get stuck getting in here? Twice. Yeah. Must be a darn good driver. She doesn't even have four-wheel drive. Yeah. Woohoo! Good day. Thanks for coming in. Planting sales almost done. Half done?
Yeah.
Ish. Quarter. I don't know.
Quarter.
Maybe a little optimistic.
Yeah.
I got it all organized like I said I was gonna do between the pre-sales, last year's sales, consolidated that, predicted what we're gonna sell, and got going on it. We both agreed on what we think might sell and roll the dice.
Yeah.
It'll be better to sell out than have too much, but you also don't want to sell out on the first weekend or anything like that. So it's a toss-up. But every year we'll take notes and every year get a little better. And hopefully it also grows every year.
Yeah.
We're hoping that, so I'm kind of accounting for not quite double, but almost double the sales. What do you, yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
I think we can do it.
Yeah.
All right. Good day. Woo. So Dana's running off to do the deliveries for us this morning. Some hitchhikers. I just want to capture how beautiful it is now that all the stress has passed. You can kind of just appreciate this April snowfall now. Oh yeah, and the crew's all stuck in the driveway though, so that'll be really fun for the end of the day. We had to push Caitlin out yesterday, and then we'll be pushing them out today. The plow guy, I think, was called his season short. Hello!
Morning.
Good morning. Yeah, today we're gonna try something different because I'm doing boring stuff. I have meetings and budgeting and cash flow and project planning. Admin. So it's boring. So I'm gonna pass this to you guys.
Friday, follow me.
Follow me Friday. We'll come up with something, Kat.
I think follow me Friday is good. That's what I was thinking.
I like it. I think they may have been a little shy to speak on camera on the first day, but maybe they'll come around for some other Follow Me Fridays. But on this day, they were actually planting larkspur, and it prefers to germinate at a temperature of around 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. So unfortunately, our first round we had in our greenhouse, which we realized was too hot when we saw that germination was low. So this is a new attempt. We're gonna have it in our fridge that's not really turned on right now, but it should be a more temperate environment, and we'll see if it improves germination. Smells like fresh cut grass in here, and it looks like it too. So we had to get that done immediately because we did hear back from Catherine at Ferme Quatreton. We're gonna be picking up some grafted tomatoes early next week. Super exciting. So it's gonna be a mad quick flip from like a quick mow tarp, and then we'll be, I don't know how gross it's gonna be under those tarps, but we'll be digging in to plant some tomatoes. I can't imagine it'll be that bad. But yeah, or make that decision next week, but at least this is step one. Now, over to this cat tunnel to quickly check on the spinach and the germination and see if we should quickly water this because we have the pump going anyway, so.
I vote in here.
Huh?
I vote in here.
We vote yes. Yeah, it looks a little dry, but holy smokes, the spinach is looking super good. Really happy. And also the germination is looking incredible on the turnip for sure. The radish, not as good. So maybe we will look at increasing. It could be temperature based, could be irrigation based, but we'll keep an eye on that. Turnips are looking really good, radish not so much, so we're gonna keep an eye on that. So here we go now. Okay, we survived the snowstorm this week. The plants survived the power outage. The crew survived getting into the driveway. And
Hopefully getting out.
yeah, so we're taking Monday off for the solar eclipse. And then we'll see everyone Tuesday. Good job, y'all! So spring growing always has its challenges, but the final funny thing to close out this week that has had all kinds of ups and downs with the power outage, the foot of snow, is that now the greenhouses are too hot. So I luckily realized that the roll-up sides were trying to roll up while being stopped by the snow. So I turned them to manual and just opened all the doors. So the greenhouses are floating around 30, which isn't too bad. But yeah, as you can see here, they're trapped. So caught it just in time. But these are the types of things when you're battling the elements. Spring is just like, temperatures are so up and down, everything's so unreliable. You can really, it's common to like run into these problems, and it's not really up to you. You do your best to be preventative of the sort of outcome, negative outcomes, but just know that it's hard for everyone, spring growing. Thank you so much for checking it out. It's been an incredible week. We got a ton of planting done in here. We've also set up greenhouse 2 for next week because we're going to 2 incredible farms. So that's really exciting news. I'm gonna be going to check out Ferme Quatreton and Agricola Farm, 2 farms that I have a ton of respect for, and I'll probably give more details about them next week. But that's where we're going to get our grafted tomatoes. They're both pros. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. We're gonna be doing weekly vlogs and more. Check out the channel, like the channel, follow the channel. Thank you. Bye.